So welcome back to DIY Willy. Today we're installing a bed cover from OEDRO, and as you can see, it looks nice. So let's check out how we got here. Alright, so taking a look at the parts we have here out of the box, we have the tonneau cover, the soft tonneau cover. We have instructions and a little thank you for your purchase. And we've got the clamps that hold the cover down. There's 4 of them. For this particular 5-foot bed, there's 4. For the longer beds, you'll get 6 or up to 8. There's a seal, a wrench to help put it together, a couple tools. There's a nut and bolt, and there's a light. Now the light is nice, a little LED light that you can put in your bed and light up the area when you're trying to work or see what's in there. So yeah, here's the rails. They've got the Velcro on it. What do you say we get this thing installed, huh? Yeah, looks fairly easy enough. Pretty clear instructions. I like it. Yeah, first off, you know, it's always a good idea to make sure that the truck is clean. The bed rails, this one is pretty much clean. Tim looks pretty good. A little bit of dirt on the inside, but that's okay. Let's get it installed. All right, so following the instructions, the first thing you want to do is place the bed cover up at the front of the truck. And now we'll go ahead and we'll place the bed rails. Now there is a left and a right to the bed rails, so you want to make sure you get the right one on the right side. You'll be able to identify which rail goes on what side by the Velcro on the outside and the tensioner all the way to the back of the truck bed, just like this. Now let's get the other one for the driver's side. Now we'll put the same one on the one for the driver's side. Yes, we'll take care of this overhang later. It's actually going to go all the way back there. Now installing the rail to the cover, you'll want to make sure you pull back on the material and stick it in the slot. Make sure it seats all the way down and just go ahead and let it rest. Then you can take the provided Allen wrench and tighten down the bolt on the inside. This locks the 3 pieces together, the rails and the tonneau cover. We'll do the same thing on the passenger side, and then we'll go ahead and install the clamps. There we go. Now I'll go ahead and do the same thing on the passenger side. Now that we've got the driver's side and the passenger side all bolted together, you want to make sure your material is not bunched up right here, so you get a nice even lay of the tonneau cover. All right. We're setting the tonneau cover even with the back of the bed, and we're going to install the clamps. Installing clamps is simple. Take a clamp, slide it into the utility track, and bring it down to about 10 inches. It's a 10mm bolt on top. Go ahead and tighten it down, making sure you're locked over this lip in here. Let's take a closer look at that. So you want to make sure your bed extender is out of the way. Remember, your clamps are going 10 inches from the end. And if you have any cleats or if you have eyes like mine, pull them out of the way. This is where your clamp's going to go. Taking a look at your clamp on this side, because of the tensioner, you'll want to be able to move your clamp to the outside like that. This is the inside. You want to put it on the outside, and it just slips in. It just fits in right like that. Bring it down, turn it around, and seat it inside, just like that. Fits right inside. Bring it around, lock it in place. It's ready to be tightened down. Move it about 10 inches in. tighten her down. Now with your clamp tightened down, you still have a good range of motion for your bed extender if you have one. And just go ahead and lock it down into place. There, easy. And if you have your cleats, put your cleats back in, tighten them down to your needs. There, clamps are installed. Pretty simple process, really ingenious design. It works very well. And the clamp locks in. You'll see there's a little lip right here, and the utility track just locks in place nice and tight. Just gonna tighten it down to good and strong. Clamp doesn't move. Looks good. Taking a look at these clamps, you can see how they engage in the utility track system to firmly lock it down in place. And you want to make sure that you get it installed correctly on the top, all the way over the lip. You'll see the design, and this should be butted towards this here on the top and over this lip. Once it's in there firmly, it's not going anywhere. It's a pretty good idea. Makes use of the utility track to hold it down without drilling holes in your bed top, and it is fully removable if you needed the bed open for any time. You know, works really good. So now that we have all the clamps in, the unit is bolted down, it's tight, it's secure. Let's go ahead and roll it out. Look at that, to give us some protection. Just make sure the support bars are sitting down inside. Double check this side. Yep. Looks good. Now we can go ahead and apply the tension. Nice, very nice. Once you have it down, just go along and seat your Velcro. Run your hand along it, making sure that it gets nice and tight. Look at that. Now let's close the gate. Look at the finish. Very nice. Very nice. So now to open it, go ahead and open your tailgate right here in the center. And right here in the center is a release. Just pull it. It releases up, and you can conveniently roll it back. Keeping it tight. Once you have it up, you can lock it back in. Just click that in, pull it tight, it's ready for storage. There is one more thing left in the package. That's our LED light. We can put it here, peel the double back tape, just click it there, and it'll come on and off when I put the batteries in. I haven't got the batteries in yet. Now say you have the cover back here. It's in there, but it's a little bit loose. These are the tensioners that provide the tension to the top. If they're already preset, but if you want a little more tension, or maybe over time the sun has softened it and it gets a little bit slack or a little bit flappy in the wind, you can adjust the tension here. Just take your wrench, loosen it up, the two things, and move this to the back, and that will tighten the top up. Just make sure you get the same on both sides. You can measure the distance here when you get the right tension and lock it back down. Looks good, right? Easily rolls back, tucks out of the way. Can use the bed full use. roll it back out, making sure you set your bars inside. Roll it back out, get it here, give it a little tug, and lock it down. There we go, and lock it down. It looks good, right? I like it. So that was the install of the OEDRO tonneau cover, soft tonneau cover. Went on really easy. You saw in the video, just 4 simple clamps, 2 screw at each end. It looks really good. Nice and tight. Locks down nice and secure. Provides protection from the elements for the bed or anything you may store in your bed. Kind of keeps things out of sight, out of mind. Fit really well. I really like the finish. It looks good on there. Yeah, really nice. Looks good. That was a great install. I'll leave a link in the description to the OEDRO website and their Amazon links, and check them out. Find a tonneau cover for maybe for your vehicle. Get the side steps, get them floor mats. I mean, they have a lot of different products for a lot of different vehicles. So check them out. And thanks for stopping by and checking out DIY Willy. And yeah, always come back. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.